What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you had a great weekend. Um, Getting into this video, Days of Our Lives review. Today's episode was pretty good. We got the return of Sean and Belle and Sierra. Um, Steve and Kayla, basically, I love them as a couple. I always have. Steve is trying to figure some shit out where Kate and Trip are concerned, because basically some shit ain't adding up. He knows something fishy going on. And you already know when Steve gets it in his mind that something is going down, it's about, he's not going to let it go. He's definitely not going to let this go. So he definitely want to talk to Trip about what's going on with him and Kate and some conversation, I guess, that was had that he didn't know that Trip knew about. Um, so he definitely knows something fishy going on. So it looked like if he starts investigating, Kate's secret is definitely going to come out. Speaking of Kate, she was talking to Stefano's portrait or whatever because she feels guilty for what happened to Theo. And she just wished that Stefano was there or whatever to fix it or handle it or whatever. My whole thing is, yes, Kate is responsible partly, but I feel like so many people are throwing the blame at her, JJ, Andre, but nobody's throwing the blame at Theo. Theo is just as responsible as all of them. Well, Andre's not really responsible in this because he didn't do shit. He had nothing to do with this. But Theo is an adult now, and he made a conscious decision to do something that was illegal. Breaking into an office building, that's illegal. He knew that, and he chose to do it. So it's like at this point, we need to, you know, shift some of the blame to him too. You can't just throw the blame at Kate and JJ for what happened. You got to put Theo in there too. He made a conscious decision to do something for Kate that he knew was wrong. He knew it was illegal, and he chose to do it. So I don't know why everybody else is getting blamed except him. He has to take ownership too. I feel bad for what happened to Theo and the fact that he got shot. He's in a coma because the aftermath of it is just crazy right now. Everybody's shooting blame at each other. Everybody's emotional about it, heated about it, angry. Friendships are being tested. Relationships are being tested because of it. So it has a ripple effect on everybody right now. But we need to show that the blame is just not on one or two people, it's on everybody involved. Because whoever's involved in this played a part in what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like Theo himself played a part in this too, and he has to take some responsibility too. The scene between Kate and Lucas was so powerful. Like it was ridiculously powerful. I feel bad for Lucas, but at the end of the day, I get that Kate wants to help him because that is her son. She doesn't want to see him suffer like this, drinking himself to death and all that. Nobody wants to see a relative or a child of theirs go through this. But at the end of the day, she can't force him to go to rehab. Even if she did force him to go to rehab, as soon as he got out, he would have just got some liquor and got drunk again because he has to want the help. He doesn't want the help right now. So you have to let him hit rock bottom first. Then he'll want the help. But he has to do it on his own. So I get that Kate wants to help him, keep an eye on him, moder, monitor his drinking and stuff, but you can't do that. He's a grown man. Like at the end of the day, he has to take responsibility for himself. And when he hits rock bottom, then he'll go and get some help, hopefully. It's up to him at this point. I feel like Lucas at this point, his spirit is broken. He doesn't know what to do. He feels like alcohol is the only thing to numb his pain. That's why a lot of alcoholics drink. They slowly drink themselves to death because they're facing so many demons, so many things. Alcohol is the only thing that takes them out of that reality of what's going on. It numbs that pain. You know what I'm saying? So they do that. But he has to hit rock bottom first in order to get that help. So once he hits rock bottom, then he'll go to rehab. But forcing it on him is not gonna help him. Cause he's like I said, he's gonna get out, he's gonna drink, and he's gonna do what the fuck he wanna do. I feel bad for Kate in that instance for having to watch her son go through that, and there's nothing she can really do about it. But like I said, he gotta figure shit out for himself at this point. He gotta hit rock bottom. It is what it is. So anyway, Sierra done came back in town with a vengeance, literally. She came in riding her dad motorcycle, and she is just a Hellcat right now. She is not feeling clear, and Trip was just looking like, making them little stupid faces in the background. My whole thing is Sierra wants revenge on Clear because of that letter a few months ago that she wrote Theo. She wrote Theo the letter. And she's mad because Clear, I guess, hid the letter or whatever. I don't remember what exactly went down, but I guess Clear hid the letter. And when Clear hid the letter, she basically started trying to get with Theo. And that's when Sierra left town because of everything that was going on. Theo hired some dude to date Sierra or whatever, and the truth came out. And then after that, she left town. But he didn't get the letter until later. And that's when he read the letter. But by then, he was basically already with Clear. But I feel like it's a stupid thing though. Like you're I understand why she's mad at Claire. She has every right to be mad at her, but to sit there and want revenge over that, I feel like that's mad dramatic. It's over the top. Because she feels like now that Theo's in a coma, she feel like she lost her opportunity with him. I don't think that's true. Because yeah, Theo didn't get the letter immediately, but he did get the letter. And eventually he did read the letter. And he did nothing about it. He didn't contact Sierra. He didn't try to get back with Sierra, get with her. It was his choice. So you can't really blame Claire for that. He chose to stay with Claire. That was a choice. It was a conscious choice that he made. He made it of his own free will. So you can't really blame Sierra for that. And to want revenge, I feel like it's a little too dramatic. Um, So anyway, Hope was telling Sean and Belle about what's going on. They were telling her about Sierra, and she was telling them how Sierra has grown distant with her. She's just been alienating herself from people lately, mainly Hope. So she told them how her and Rafe broke up and stuff like that, and Belle was saying how they should try and work it out. So they go over to see their daughter Claire, to talk to her, see if she seen Sierra or whatever. And she basically told them Sierra not fucking with her no more. She thought they was cool, but they're not. You know, Belle and Sean are holding out hope that Sierra and Clear can come to a happy medium. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I see a straight up cat fight in the near future between the two of them because that's the vibe I got. Because Sierra looked like she wanted to slap the dog shit out of Claire. That's just how she looked at her. Like she wanted to put them paws on her. I was like, okay. I was like, it looked like it's about to be a fight. Because I can tell you right now, this little beef between the two of them is gonna get worse before it get any better. I can tell you that right now. So Sierra goes to the pub and she sees her mother. They hug and they're cool. But then she sees her daughter wearing all this get up, this biker stuff, and she was like, "What the hell are you doing with all this biker gear on?" And she told her how she got her father a motorcycle, and she's driving a motorcycle. Hope was pissed. She was like, "No, you're not driving that motorcycle because, mind you, Julie's son David had a motorcycle accident a few months prior. And remember when David died, Julie's son, he died from a motorcycle accident. So Hope was not having it. So she asked Sierra to give her the keys to the motorcycle. She was like, "No, I'm not giving you shit." So the thing is, Hope doesn't want her daughter driving that motorcycle because she's worried about her safety. Also, because she doesn't even have a motorcycle license. Now, what parent is going to allow their kid to drive a car, let alone a motorcycle, without some type of license? You don't have one. And Hope told her, yeah, you can drive the motorcycle if you take motorcycle lessons and you get a license. I think that's fair. But Sierra just wanted to do what the fuck she wanted to do. Because Sierra feels like she's sick of being a doormat. She tired of people treating her like a child. She's tired of people walking all over her, doing whatever she always got to do whatever other people tell her to do. And she's sick of it at this point. I can understand that. But at the same time, you don't have a motorcycle license. Who in their right mind is going to let you drive or operate a vehicle or a motorcycle without the proper paperwork or training to, operate it? So I feel like Hope is right in that instance. And I feel like she should She should have slapped the shit out of Sierra for the way Sierra was talking to her, talking about take the damn keys and all that. Your head would have been spent around. I'm telling you right now, she should have got the dog shit slapped out of her. Like Hope gave her way too much leeway. You should have just put them paws on her. Point blank. As a parent, you shouldn't have knocked her out. I don't give a fuck if you are in a public place. That's your child. You got the right to administer punishment. I don't give a shit if it is in front of people. Fuck that. She grown enough to talk back. She grown enough to get fucked up. Point blank. Um yeah, so Sierra definitely should have got slapped up. Definitely. Like I said, I'm sympathetic towards Sierra because I get a lot of what she was saying. I really do. I just don't like the way that she was expressing it. That's what pissed me off. Like the way that she was coming at everybody. It was like, okay, chill out. We get it, but chill out. Rafe and Sammy. Sammy is a fucking basket case. Why? What parent? I understand she's desperate. I understand that she wants Will to remember her, remember his family, and go back to being the Will Horton that he was of the past. But right now, that's not going to happen. And I feel like the way Sammy went about shit, having him kidnapped, having the guy who supposedly killed him the first time reenact the whole situation and strangle him again, that shit was Looney Tunes. I have to agree with Ben. Y'all putting Ben back in Fairview? No, this bitch need to go to Fairview. Bayview, Fairview, whatever the fuck that place is, she need to be in a psychiatric clinic. Who does that to their own child? Make him reenact a traumatic experience? Why would you put him through that again? Even if he don't remember it the first time, so what? There's other ways to trigger somebody's memory, and putting them through hell like that is not the way of doing it. That's not what a real parent would do. Like she's a fucking basket case. Sammy always been nuts. And now her and Rafe sleeping together again. I say you got to be kidding me. Rafe has been on this show for 9 years, and I still don't like the character. I still can't stand his character. He's a jackass. Like I really just don't like Rafe at all. I just feel like him and Hope should stay broken up. He's not the person for her. He could never fill Bo's shoes. I feel like no man she ever gets with can ever fill Bo's shoes, but Rafe doesn't even come in a close second. Like he's just not the right person for her. The whole time she was police commissioner, he judged every little decision she made. He second guessed it. Like he was jealous. Now he finally got the position, a position he doesn't even deserve. He shouldn't even be commissioner. But it's whatever. I just feel like Sammy and Rafe, they fucking belong together. They're both toxic. They're both stupid. They just belong together. Like I never cared for Rafe at all. And Sammy, she can go. I never missed her not one bit the whole time she was gone. She's just stupid. Like who? That was so disgusting. Like I'm so glad Marlena and everybody told her to just stay the hell away from Will. I agree. She needs to. Like who puts their kids through that? Like you just stood there and watched your son get strangled, and you put the guy up to doing it. You hired guards to kidnap your son so it could happen again. Like who the fuck does that? Like you need to be in a sanitarium somewhere. Like this bitch is crazy. Um, but yeah, this episode was good though. I enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what y'all thought about today's episode, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Peace.